My wife friend-zoned me and told me she felt disgusted after sleeping with me, so I started acting extremely cold with her. She completely lost it. My wife and I started couples therapy recently, and during a session she confessed to me that she was no longer in love with me and only saw me as a best friend. She said she only loved me in a platonic way, and this was one of the main reasons she has refused to sleep with me for the past 3 years. Later that day, she also said has built up a lot of resentment towards me. She thinks it's because I spend more time with our kids than with her, and due to the resentment has even started thinking of other men. I had absolutely no idea how to proceed until the other night. She came home hammered and begged for intimacy. I initially said no, but she kept pushing until I gave in. The next morning she woke up and said she felt disgusted with herself. She once again reiterated she sees me as a best friend, and her whole life she's had a rule about never sleeping with friends. That same day, we had a deep heart-to-heart talk where she said that all she wants is simply companionship, which basically means our co-parenting roommate dynamic. I asked her what I could possibly do, or what is it about me that is so unattractive or undesirable. Her response was, I don't know. She stated that she does love me, but it's not the same, that she has been feeling disconnected for years, and that our marriage just takes up too much work. Her focus is only the children for now, and that my co-parenting contributions are meaningful to her in our home. I'm puzzled, I'm frustrated, and I do not know what to do at this point. Update 1. One of the main things that has bothered me has been the term resentment, and it has been really eating me up inside knowing my wife keeps telling me she doesn't know why she's resentful, or doesn't know why this is affecting her emotionally, mentally. I brought this up with our therapist once again, and resurfaced the conversation about being married for so long, 15 Mars, and being together since we were 14. Our long history of growing up and how having children when we were 19 significantly changed the trajectory of our lives. We experienced severe poverty and many hardships in the process, and we essentially had zero social life for the past 10 years because we were so busy raising babies, 2 kids now ages 12 and 14. The therapist followed up with tons of questions directly mostly at my wife about her feelings towards this, and 90% of the responses were very our kids focused. It definitely felt like she was afraid of saying, yes, it sucked, because she would feel guilt or shame because it would imply she regrets the kids. I mentioned this in the session, and the therapist encouraged her to look at this outside of the lens of being a mother, and to try to view it a bit more selfishly and individually, and it was very eye-opening. My wife mentioned that she was very frustrated with the fact that we did miss out on many things in life. She also was very clear in saying, I do not think I missed out on other partners or dating or partying, but I certainly lost all my friends. This was huge, because one of the big pieces that has caused a strain in our lives is how siloed and isolated we've been. I followed up by reminding her that it's important to have good friends and to make time for herself and her friendships. For the past 3+ years, we've had multiple conversations about friends and how it is important to have them in life, especially when you have similar peers that can help in many areas of life that perhaps we have no experience navigating, and even simply for enjoyment. It has always been something my wife avoids, even though she's always been someone who needs that external stimuli. The main reason for her not investing in friends or even herself has always been the kids.